Hello guys, and welcome to the Watch CEO channel. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you might get a little glimpse of impression of me being a secret fan of Hublot. The manufacturer has been making watches since 1980. Presently, there is a lot of bad connotation of the brand being terrible. In this video I'll talk about the good and the bad of the manufacturer from a watch collector's point of view. I've come across a lot of Hublots over the years and I can tell you about a couple of aspects if you are a potential person looking to purchase one, or a person who simply hates them but never had one on his wrist, which is the case for most of the people. Don't expect any specific or technical knowledge to be learned from the video. I'll simply tell you how it is from my experience. In this case, let's start from the bad and gradually build up towards the good, because why not? The first thing I have noticed when getting into Hublot is that the difference between their retail price and the pre-owned resale value. The first advice when getting into the brand is never buy brand new. You are going to lose even up to 50% on its purchase price. You are safe as long as you buy it pre-owned. I never had an issue with that, as most of my watches are purchased pre-owned. However, when you are doing your first research, you'll definitely see the difference and then think, why is there such a difference in price? The main one is that Hublot is a massively wholesale brand, on which you can get big discounts, I assume. The other would be that the brand releases way too many different variations of models, where the demand simply isn't there. Another aspect that affects the brand is that on social media it is a popular practice to bash their watches for their quality of movements or the general looks. I think anyone should at least give them a try by trying them on the wrist first. If you are trying to find the bad points of any brand, you'll surely find some. This can spoil an amazing fun of buying watches and then enjoying them on your wrist because you saw a clown telling you that this brand is shit. I can tell you the good and the bad of every single watch brand around, even Patek Philippe, so brace yourself for that. Moving forward to my personal experience with the Hublots and their quality. For any movement before the era of in-house, you can find some annoying issues of your watch running too fast or too slow, even if you bought it brand new 5 days ago. You are lucky if it's covered by the manufacturer's warranty, or if you bought it from a reputable pre-owned watch dealer. All should be rectified under warranty. However, don't expect Hublot to be the only brand that has inherited problems with their movements. There are many more, including your favorite Audemars Piguet. If you opt in for a rubber strap with the alligator outside layer, be careful where you wear your watch, as the outside layer tends to lose its color after a while. You'll be able to see the black fading into this reddish color or just losing its general shine. It's not that obvious to spot, however if you take a closer look you might be able to notice it, so it's quite important where you actually use your watch. The sapphire crystal smudges quite easily on Hublots. Another point from my list of bad things is that people say Hublots are a copy of the Audemars Piguet or Richard Mille. I won't say more about this one as I have good counter arguments to that statement, which I will mention in the good list very shortly. Hublots are relatively easy to fake due to the finish of its components and the materials used to make them. This is true for the classic Hublot models like Big Bang or Classic Fusion. The newer models are more difficult to copy, especially with the new digital warranty system. Now, let's move onto the list of good things associated with owning a Hublot. The first one is the pre-owned price. Once you discover that buying Hublot brand new is a terrible idea, you'll most likely end up on websites like eBay or Chrono24 and being surprised that you can find your favorite model for so cheap comparing to the retail price. The next point is that Hublot watches are comfortable to wear if matched to your wrist size. The rubber strap is pleasant and it makes a great combination with the case and material of your choice. I think from my experience the most comfortable Hublot I've ever had on my wrist was the Classic Fusion Chrono with black ceramic case. Incredibly light and easy to wear. I like the manufacturer's chronograph function. It is probably the best engineered chrono function in a way of operation. If you go for the Ferrari Big Bang Hublot, you'll be surprised how smoothly and precisely the chrono pushers respond to your click. I've never experienced anything like that before in any brand even Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet and Rolex. Sometimes I think it's so easy to miss good things about certain brands when all you do is focus on their bad sides. You can immerse yourself with an amazing variety of models when going through Hublot. For some people it's a bad aspect. For me, it's a good one. I don't treat the brand as investment. Whatever you buy for whatever amount of money, that's what it is. You can enjoy it for years without worrying about them dropping in price if you bought it pre-owned. As for my last point in this video, I would like to touch base on the brand being a copycat of AP or Richard Mille. Anyone who has experience in handling them should strongly disagree with such statement. Richard Mille watches are ridiculously expensive and most of the owners would lose them within a couple of months of their ownership anyway, all due to the straps being of insanely shit quality including the clasp. Maybe you should only keep them as pocket watches, then you could keep them for a bit longer. Also, due to their value, most of the owners only wear fakes to keep their original models in the safe. Good luck in enjoying your timepiece. The best one is comparing Hublot to Audemars Piguet when both of the brands feel much different when wearing on the wrist. If I were to compare to something, Hublot feels like wearing Rihanna on the wrist and the latter one Lizzo at a maximum push. The latter feels clunky and it will never fit your wrist perfectly. I wanted to tell you more about Audemars Piguet, however I'll leave it for now as I'll make a separate video on that. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe to the Watch CEO channel and stay tuned for more. Bye.